seems you've been given favourites tag quite a lot based on what happened on Sunday.
I know it seems different, silly, doesn't it?
Do you ignore it? I mean, Chelsea were strong favourites last season. They didn't win the league, so I mean, how do you bear in mind this rush to decide that you're strong favourites for the league?
Probably the fact that we went so well last Sunday that we've got to bear in mind that maybe City are still to find a bit of fitness and things like that, and they've got Aguero to come back and possibly Tevez to come, Tevez to come back and Aguero to come in. So there'll be changes there, and they may buy another 2 players. And Chelsea are experienced. The experience they've got is probably better than anyone. Liverpool, what the expectation will be to improve, given the money they've spent. Arsenal, it depends on what happens with Fabregas and Nasri, and it looks as if they are going, but you can't rule them out, and it's where we used to talk about top 4, we talk about top 6 really now, don't we? And I think that's even more interesting for everyone.
Looking at Chelsea, they're a bit more of an unknown quantity this year because of the new manager, because of his sort of relative inexperience in managerial jobs. Obviously 2 years in Portugal, never in the Premier League before as well.
Yeah, but I mean, they've got players who can run that part of it. The experience of Terry, Lampard, Drogba, Cech, all these players, even if they're youngs, I mean, they've been involved in the last 6 league titles, 3 they've won and 3 we've won. So you cannot in any way dismiss Chelsea.
You presumably can't imagine that your home form will be quite so productive again, just 1 draw. Does that mean that extra emphasis on picking up wins away from home and starting now? I know you won at West Brom last year, but it took you a while to get your first win.
Was their worst record in the Premier Division last season away from home, and their best home record in the Premier Division. So what do we do about it? I don't know. I mean, it was surprising the number of points we dropped away from home, I must say. But then when you look at our home record, then we settle for that again, wouldn't we?
But you can't bank on that.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, it'd be more difficult. But